So welcome back guys to another video. Considering today it's April Fool's Day, my fiance, I just showed her my next video, upcoming video, and then she saw the script, and usually when I write the script I just write it quickly, I don't bother to make it grammatically correct or stuff like that. And then she started reading from it, and basically I was on the floor laughing myself out. And then we said, yeah, I'll put her on the microphone and she'll read the whole script. And then, yeah, what comes after next is beyond anything. Enjoy.
And saw it. A Gen 6 XM-24. I was what is a Gen 6. Quickly did some research to be up to speed, and I found that it had the new tri-way pivot system, which means it has... So as it is.
As it tells you.
Huh?
Yeah, as it is.
As it is,
yeah.
Welcome back everybody. Today let's talk about one of my favourite knives of all time. Of course, there will be a sotri behind this, so grab a drink and let's do this. A few years back when I got really interested into knives, studing, the metal ruggy, the scene behind these, the locking mechanics, you name it, and the Fistra knife that I have bought after all of the reached was the Spyderka Para 2, which I still have to see day and love it. As I progressed through my findings, I realised I really scratches the surface. Thus, I have discovered Trurs Reeve knives, which became my next goal, and I got a Sebenza 21, but with a ladder Damsuka blade from Devin Toms. I will do separate video for this one as well. Then finally, to complete my collection, I was faced with the ultimate one in my opinion, the mighty Hindered. But I could get one since I wanted an XM-24, and at that time the secondary market was ridiculous high in purse. This was 2013, I think, so I just had to wait and enjoy what I got. Some other knives in the meantime. Sold them, gave them to friends, etc. But my main two were always with me, the Sebenza and PM2. Silently waiting again throw their big brother. Years later, me thinking I got over my desire to own a Hinderer. Well, guess what? I was on eBay, be a Kasu. Ifra, he didn't, asked me about a Nivi and wanted me to recodum some stuff. And saw it. A Gen 6 XM-24. I was what is a Gen 6. Quickly did some research to be up to speed, and I found that it had the new tri-way pivot system, which means it has all ball bearings instead of regular washers. I was like, wow, OMG. Also to point out the butt rizg Hinderer designed. This you can switch it with Teflon or Briozna, Pospa, Depidna on your references. Then the last upgrade, say since I was in the know, was the steel lock bar is nerd. Massive overkill, but still very welcome since it can be replaced if you ever need to D that which I highly dots it. But again, the overbuilt mentality that I live is higgly, wem coedim, or me.
Good.
I also wanted with a DLC treatment, and I got just that. But most of all, I wanted a top-tier steel for my collection. I already had the CPM S30V in my PM2, the Damascus Beld in my Sebenza, so my hoyle grail of a knives came true, since now I finally have a CPM 20CV blade, the analog brother to the M390, which are highly regarded as the best overall high-end blade steel for fodders. So what's so special about Hinderer knives? Well, we have mad craftsmanship and overbuilt mean set to strat iwit. Rick is a former firefighter and waited to create something that you can depend your life on it, as if a situation arised. From the moment you pick this up and you're hidden and flip it, oh my god, it becomes so an extensio of yourself. The grip is just perfect grip. Then the smoothness from the bearings is just ridiculous. It's a very different feeling from the hydraulic one from a Sebenza, for example. Amena, look at this, it is so smooth that you can flip against gravity point upwards. It is just insane. I almost felt a recoil when I opened. From an EDC perspective, of course it is a bit too big and heavy when compared to a Sebeza 21 or PM2, but I personally don't mind it, hence why they do smaller version XM18. Assist if you want something more in that perspective. Correct tellnesses, just like Acra's Reeve knives, with the added thickness, I must say, more finished products. Don't get me wrought. I love that raw feeling and look for the Sebenza, but you need to see this DLC stonewash in real life. It is just insane. Also, I mean, just look at Baldi. It makes the PM2 look like a toothpick, and it is a spanto blade designed, meaning it is the thicks they have. The pocket clip is really good and can be flipped for tip up or down carry. What else the Tums Stewards are mo of bold stops and even offer ultra suprot for the baldy again with that overbuild mentality. Despite the fact a folding Nevis, it is not ent for prying stuff with, but this is one could be the exception. Worth mentioning that everything is Minad in house at Hinderer, hence why they are so perfect. You can take parts from a Gen 3 and put them on a Gen 6 and it will fit perfectly. Of course they are expensive. I got it second hand for Arundun $4.50, but the real price for this exact specs is $625, which is a lot. I meant when I won it from 136 from my PM2 to 575 for the Damascus Esbizens. It seemed like way too much booting, but the end it was worth it for me since I knew exactly what I was buying. What else? Rick also invented the frame lock stabilizer, meaning it will prevent you from overextending it and thus breaking the frame lock. And it works on bot axis. I mean it protects it sideways. And even you freeze on it up and down. They're very customizable. There's lots of parts for them, and everything is interchangeable between generations with minor expiots like the pivot system. Negatives, well, price. You either love them or don't to just justify the price from new. This leave or overbuilt and size comes with a weight penalty, but again, that doesn't bother me. Currently, I rotate it in my daily EDC routine and I'm getting used to it. Working in a kitchen gives me plenty of opportunities to have a knife, to cut box X, to recycle them, etc. To take it apart, you need their special toolkit, but you can easily make your own. Basically, take a coin and a corked part so you can make it fur in the screw here, and then take another coin and unscrew it from the other side. The rest are usual Torxes. So yeah, my Quest Ot have the Utliamati over-rebuilt lil production Kives has finally come to an epic conclusion. If you ever tint swinkered with the idea of owning a Hinderer Nivi, well, they are worth it, at least from my personal point of view. Red with green specs, variatons, fun factor, quality and pride of ownership. It's very hard for me to remcodnen a folding knife for beginners with shikich more expensive than a PM2, since that one has everything that you could possibly need for a complete folding knife. Price wise, the same argument is valid, since going from $100 to $150 to over $500. This is such love or hate territory, I would think. So make sure you know exactly what to expect. And boy, for me, I had such high expectation, and the XM-24 over-delivered for me massively. I am happy with my trinity of PM2, Damascus, Sebenza 21 and now the XM-24, which I hope you know I am not mistaking it for the real trinity from year back, which all's composed of Chris Reeve, Mick Strider and Rick Hinderer. Ironically, I love all three from my end, but out of all of them, easily the XM-24 tooks the crown as my ultimate folding knives. So what is your favourite knife of all time, guys? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Alex out.
Just one.